Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe.
He's having a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Lovely bit of skill. He's had it taken off him. Bruno Fernandes gets it away. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Forwards and with intent. And he's had it nicked away. Pass somewhat off target. Lucas Paqueta. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. James. He's not got that quite right. Jimenez powering forward here. Bruno Fernandes. Lucas Paqueta does really well to win the ball there. Space for him to turn and look. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Paqueta. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's in a... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Just eases him off the ball. Jimenez. And that is well cleared. Still goalless. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Brozovic. Bruno Fernandes.
El Paso Locomotive genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation and predictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Spread it left. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Paquetá. Played out wide. And he's in on goal, and the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Here's a chance! Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Saint-Etienne with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's gone direct here. Now it's Bowen. Lucas Paquetá. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bowen. That ball looks a good one. That's going to go a long way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James. He's a sharp little ball here. Jimenez! Jimenez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, in he goes again! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Paulo Otavio. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through, and he's managed to get free. Mosquera with a fine tackle. It's a pretty loose pass. He's through here. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! Jimenez. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Out towards the flank. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good take, and is he in? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Thuram, and he plays one through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Lucas Paqueta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dorgu wins the duel this time.
El Paso Locomotive couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The pass has gone astray. Shot, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Saint-Etienne present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for 1-0.
Changement pour l'AS Saint-Etienne. Le numéro 20, le numéro 22, le numéro 13. À leur place, le numéro 10, Cavani. Le numéro 61, le numéro 23. Changement en cours.
He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
El Paso Locomotive are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Saint-Etienne have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've switched it over to the other side. It's a promising position. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Le numéro 5. Changement pour l'AS Saint-Etienne. Le numéro 3.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. El Paso Locomotive are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. So we've reached the hour mark. Takes a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No way through there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. So what can they conjure from this one? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Not a bad try by any means.
James certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Paulo Otavio. Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cambuala defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries one from range. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. He's got himself an absolute peach. It's all becoming so easy. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Changement.
Time for a change in personnel. El Paso Locomotive find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kambuala attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top. Real chance! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Brozovic. Now it's Cavani. Oh, easy pickings there. Ball in towards the middle. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Now it's Cavani. Spread out to the left. Hannibal. Oh, well played. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer.
Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it four?
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's picked his way through. Aimed at the far side. Cleared away. Struck first time. Rising over the bar. vision. Oh, well measured. And he is dashing away.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's clever. They're urging him to shoot. Tries a shot! And it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is a gloriously greedy performance. That's good running with the ball. And the through ball. Brozovic. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. And the referee brings it to a close. Saint-Etienne have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Could move up a gear here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in is why he scores so many goals. And that also translates to his defensive work in pressing, chasing and tackling. It's all there from him.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Cleared without hesitation. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Bowen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Wan-Bissaka. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brozovic. Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. Space for him to turn and look. Cross to the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a promising position. In with the challenge. Dorgu. Nemecha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He has a look up. Branthwaite did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. James spots it and intercepts. Maxim. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a shade optimistic. It's just beyond his reach. Branthwaite. And it's Brozovic. Mosquera. Gently done. Well, that's been cut out, well played. The pass has gone astray. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Shaw venturing down the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in. Cavani gets flagged offside. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, what's he done? Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram. Taken back almost at once. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shot a goal! That's another chance! Goal! Saint-Etienne! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Saint-Etienne have fired themselves in front. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
James is there and he can pick it up. Saint-Etienne have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Delivered low. Paulo Otavio did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, they can break here. Cavani. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Cavani. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the shot! And he can thump it away. And that has left him in a heap. Brozovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Wan-Bissaka. Brozovic. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, what has happened here? Mosquera. And it's Wan-Bissaka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Maxim. He's going for goal! No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Knocks it into space. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break. and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Saint-Etienne just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets us going once more. Saint-Etienne currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yerai promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Spread it left. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Maxim. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Tura. He's got away. Stood up well to him there. Brozovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dorgu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dorgu looking understandably energised after his goal. And that's played in low. That is a brilliant interception. It's built as the single goal between the sides. Jimenez. Saint-Etienne needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's not got that quite right. Shaw. Forwards and with intent. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Santiago Jimenez. Number 21. Turn.
And he's managed to get rid.
Number 8.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dovlek. Number 7. Number 5.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Taking place.
And he's gone looking for safety. impressions so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
James ventures forward. Played out to the left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance, surely! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Number 15.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Saint-Etienne are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Ahmad. That looks a good ball through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Saint-Etienne clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Big chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on to
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Now this great chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get on the end of this? Gets the shot away, and again! Oh, that's a waste. Saint-Etienne have scored 2 quick goals here. Not the most accurate pass. And he's picked it up out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yerai calmly anticipates.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. El Paso Locomotive are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's found support out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's shifting through the gears here. Across it goes. So what can they make of this? Nice looking ball. This looks promising. Oh, a gilt-edged shot. He'll try from distance. It's in. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
El Paso Locomotive may be down, but not out just yet. And that's gone loose.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Dovlek. He's picked his way through. Dovlek! And that is wildly off target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Brozovic. That has not gone well. Pinches it off him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a pop! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Saint-Etienne pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
With the father of a boy.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.